Hello, Chelsea Funds. Welcome back to Chelsea Chronicles. Liam Dealap has already passed his Chelsea audition. The Blues must beat Man Utd to cut-price transfer for Ipswich striker. The centre-forward will line up against his West London suitors on Sunday, ahead of a summer tug-of-war that Chelsea should be determined to win. Sunday's clash between Chelsea and Ipswich will be billed as Liam Dealap's Stamford Bridge audition. But, in reality, the striker has already passed with flying colours. The Blues are determined to sign the 22-year-old, who is certain to move on this summer as the Tractor Boys slide towards the relegation trapdoor. If he can deliver the kind of performance he produced in the reverse fixture, as he took the game by the scruff of the neck to inspire a shock 2-0 victory under the lights at Portman Road, Chelsea's big-spending owners might be tempted to peel open their checkbook there and then. With all eyes on Dealap, the Blues will hope this is more of a rehearsal than an audition, only with the forward lining up for the opposition. But as rival interest from across the Premier League begins to gather steam, the West Londoners need to make good on their groundwork to get a potential bargain transfer over the line. Chelsea confirm Wesley Fofana surgery in Major Champions League. Blow in what comes as a devastating development for Chelsea Football Club and its supporters. The Blues have confirmed that central defender Wesley Fofana has undergone surgery, ruling him out for a significant portion of the season. This announcement not only casts a shadow over Chelsea's Premier League campaign, but delivers a severe blow to their ambitions in the UEFA Champions League. The announcement. The club confirmed in an official statement that Fofana, 24, underwent a surgical procedure to repair an anterior cruciate ligament (ACL) injury. The French defender sustained the injury during pre-season training, and after further evaluation by the club's medical staff, surgery was deemed necessary. While the club refrained from setting an exact timeline for his return, typical recovery from an ACL reconstruction can range from 6 to 9 months, effectively ruling him out for most, if not all, of the 2024/25 season. A brutal setback. For Fofana, this injury is another frustrating chapter in a career already marred by physical setbacks. Since his big-money move from Leicester City in 2022, he has struggled to find consistent fitness. Just as he looked poised to cement his place at the heart of Chelsea's defense under new management, fate has dealt him another cruel hand. This latest setback is not just a personal tragedy for Fofana. It has far-reaching consequences for a Chelsea side in transition. Manager Mauricio Pochettino had earmarked Fofana as a cornerstone of his defensive strategy, particularly as the club aims to reassert itself among Europe's elite after a turbulent few seasons. Defensive dilemma for Pochettino. Fofana's absence leaves Chelsea dangerously light in central defense. With Thiago Silva departing at the end of last season and questions surrounding the consistency of players like Benoit Badiashile and Trevoh Chalobah, the Blues are suddenly staring at a defensive crisis. Pochettino may now be forced to rely heavily on Levi Colwill, who impressed on loan at Brighton but lacks Champions League experience. Reece James, though more naturally a right-back, might also be used in a more central role. There's even speculation that Chelsea might dip into the transfer market again, with rumors swirling about potential short-term reinforcements. Champions League implications. Chelsea's return to the UEFA Champions League after a year's absence had been one of the more exciting storylines heading into the new campaign. The club's deep squad and youthful core had prompted optimism about a potential resurgence in Europe. But Fofana's injury casts a long shadow over those hopes. His pace, positioning, and physicality make him a uniquely vital presence against Europe's most dangerous attacking sides. Without him, Chelsea's defense may struggle to contain elite-level forwards, especially in knockout rounds where the margin for error is razor-thin. It's not just his defensive acumen that Chelsea will miss. Fofana's ball-playing ability and composure under pressure are essential attributes for Pochettino's high-possession, progressive system. His absence could force a tactical reshuffle, potentially compromising the team's fluidity and style. Fofana's road to recovery. The road back from an ACL injury is grueling. Physically, it demands months of rehabilitation, strength training, and careful conditioning. Mentally, it's a test of resilience and patience. Fofana has been here before. His 2021 leg fracture kept him sidelined for most of that season. But this injury comes at a time when he had hoped to put such issues behind him. Support from fans, teammates, and the medical team will be crucial. Chelsea have invested heavily not only in their squad, but in their sports science and medical infrastructure. The hope is that with the right care, Fofana can return stronger and reclaim the trajectory that once made him one of Europe's most promising defenders. The bigger picture Chelsea's 2024-25 season was always going to be a story of rebuilding and reclaiming identity. Under Pochettino, there's a renewed emphasis on discipline, youth development, and high-energy football. Fofana was expected to be a pillar in that project, an example of the modern defender, equally adept in defense and build-up play. His absence may force the club to accelerate the development of younger players or seek short-term fixes. But it also underscores the importance of depth in modern football. Injuries are an unfortunate reality, and success often hinges on how well a squad adapts when its plans are upended.